Hello everyone, we're back talking about clocks. The last time we had our little lesson, we talked about o'clock times, when the long hand is at the 12 and a new hour is just beginning. Today, you're going to talk about a time that we call half past the hour. So I've got an example here. So the time on my digital clock is 2:30. All right, now this number 30 gives us a good indication that we're halfway to our next hour. If we remember back, we know that it takes 60 minutes to make a full hour. So if the minute is 30, then it would make sense that we are halfway to 60, halfway to the new hour. Now, looking at my analog clock, we can see that 2:30 looks like this. So the hour hand is halfway between the 2 and the 3, and the long hand is pointing at the 6. So remember that the long hand started at the 12 for a new hour, and now it's at the 6, which means it has moved halfway around the clock face. And what I really want you to pay attention to is that shorthand. That shorthand is now not directly on the 2 anymore, not like when we started our new hour at o'clock. Now it is halfway between the 2 and the 3. So I'm going to start moving ahead now to 4 o'clock and then to 4:30. And I want you to really watch that hand. So it's 2:30 now, so I'm going to move ahead to 3 o'clock next. 3 o'clock next, so here we go. And you tell me when it's on 3 o'clock. Is it on o'clock? Not yet. There it is. Did you notice? 3 o'clock. The long hand is on the 12 and the short hand is directly on the 3. Now, if I want to go halfway around the clock for my half past time, then I want to get to 3:30. So I'm going to move that long hand till it is halfway around the clock, which means it'll be at the 6. And there it is at the 6. We are now half past 3, or 3:30. And my shorthand is right in the middle of the 3 and the 4. Now moving ahead to 4 o'clock. Okay, that little shorthand always moving. And now to 4:30, or half past 4. Right here, the hand is halfway between the 4 and the 5. That little hour hand, halfway between the 4 and the 5. And it is now half past 4, or 4:30. Okay, so if you are looking at that time to draw it, let's look at 2:30 here. So 2:30, the hour is 2, the minute is 30. 30 is half of 60, so we're halfway around the clock. We can also say that in words as half past 2. So I'll start by drawing my minute hand. So remember, drawing a nice long minute hand. We're going to this time point to the 6 for half past. And then that shorthand, make sure that that shorthand is definitely looking shorter than the minute hand. Shorthand right in between, right in between the 2 and the 3 here. All right, for 2:30, or half past 2. So boys and girls, when you're drawing your hands on your clock, you're going to make sure that for a half past time, your long minute hand is on the 6, which is the 30-minute mark. And your shorthand, or your hour hand, is right in the middle of the 2 hours, heading to the next hour. So 2:30 in between the 2 and the 3. All right. So if we read this time as 2:30, we can see that the hour is still 2. We're not yet at the 3. So we'll read it as 2:30, or half past 2. Have fun with your half past times today. Okay.